And as of right now, November 15th, I am not on team fire Mike Vrabel, but I'm on team question Mike Vrabel, and I'm on team listen to what the Patriots might have to offer. So let's go back to Randy Mueller from The Athletic. He published this morning. If the Patriots, who have the AFC's worst record, continue this course and earn a top 5 pick in the draft, giving up that would be a little steep for my taste, but the challenge of sorting out a fair value could be worked out. And if Vrabel really wanted out, the Titans and the Patriots could find common ground fairly easily. If I were Kraft, I'd reach out owner to owner, offer a 2024 second round pick, as it will be a high one. I would not touch a pick in the top 10 because I'm not willing to give up the farm. If I were the Titans, I might counter to acquire an additional pick in a subsequent year. This can only happen if Vrabel is serious about moving on as well. And there might be another team that would offer more for a coach of Vrabel's status, though the league might fight the idea of a draft pick bidding war for a coach. So that is Randy Mueller, who former NFL GM, who wrote this morning at The Athletic why he thinks the Patriots should trade for the Titans head coach Mike Vrabel. So let's ask this. We have come up with our potential trade compensation, Sam. We're going to start with a 2024 second round pick. That's like a top 5 pick in the second round, right? So you're talking 33 to 37. And a 2025 first rounder from New England. So how would you grade this potential compensation? A 2024 second rounder, top 5 in the second round, or a 2025 and a 2025 first round pick? All right, Sam, I'll send you to the chat.
I love it. I love the chat. I
love the chat right now.
I adore the chat because.
All right. So the compensation that we have come up with based on Randy Mueller's article at The Athletic is that we can't have this conversation and expect the Patriots to give up their 2024 first round pick. I think we all know and believe that is not going to happen. So what Randy Mueller said,
it would be unprecedented for a team to give up the number 4 pick in the draft for a head coach. I mean, that's just it'd be nice. It just doesn't seem realistic.
And the Titans are probably going to have a top 10 pick as well, right? So would the Titans want 2 top 10 picks? That's also something
I'm sure they would.
Well, you also have to pay those 2 top 10 picks a potential 5th-year option. Again, there is cap stuff.
You figure that out.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying that does come into play later on. But so a top 5 second round pick in 2024 and a first round pick in 2025. That is our trade compensation that we are discussing here. How would you grade it? So we want letter grades, not I'd do it or I don't want to do it or kick rocks. A letter grade for that trade compensation for Mike Vrabel and the Patriots with Randy Mueller's advice from The Athletic this morning. So I will send you to the chat there, Sam.
Well, this is why I love the chat. It's because it's just like F to A. And that is, we got a C-, we got an F-, then we got a B, then we got a deal. That's a B+, and then we got an A, and then we got, a couple Bs, then we got a D- and an F+. And so the variance in the chat cracking me up this morning. Titans Kyle says B, a B+ from Adam, a B- from Dad to the Bone, C- from Top Tier, a C from Michael Kennedy, an A+ from Randy Lewis. Hammer's at a C+. Samuel King is at a C-. Jonathan says A, do it. We got a B-. Then we got an A from Steven, a D from Scott, and we got a big hell no from Timmy. Trey says he wants first rounders, plural, multiple first rounders. Jabu gives it a C, but Michael gives it an A, and Lucas gives it an A, and Timmy gives it an F. Yuri gives it a B+. Jody gives it a D-. So seems like we are all over the map, Austin, and I'm not sure that surprises me a ton because this seems to be the vibe that Titans fans have right now. You're either riding with Mike Vrabel and nothing is enough, or you're more ready to move on. And the idea of potentially getting the 38th pick in the draft and, next year, maybe the 12th pick in the draft is exciting enough for Titans fans. So what is your grade for this? And what is your scale? I'm interested in seeing what your scale is for.
So I think an A- to A grade for coach trade would be 2 first rounders, right? So I think the fact that they are not going to get 2 first rounders unless they're 2025 and 2026 first round picks, then that's tough, right? I'm not anti this. I could potentially pull the trigger on it if it was a real offer. So I would say I think it's a hard B. I don't think it's a B minus because I think it's valuable because of what it would give you and what it would give this new head coach with Rand Carthon. If you pull the trade on this, let's say the Patriots are picking 37th, which is fifth in that second round, and the Titans are picking top 10, right? So that means you have the Titans' 8th overall pick, which is where they're slotted now. The Titans' 8th overall pick. Then you have 37 and 40. I to go along with the Patriots' first rounder in 2025 and your first rounder in 2025. And based on Drake May or Caleb Williams, or I don't necessarily think the Patriots are a playoff team next year. And so Bork says, 3 top 45 picks could help you solve some problems. And it could also, and now you're going to pair that with 2 first rounders the following year, that can help you solve some problems too. And it kind of feels eerily similar to what the Titans had in John Robinson's first 2 drafts. And it did not go as well as it could have. It could have absolutely been better. And they missed on some, but they hit a couple ones that were really nice. And Jack Conklin and then Derrick Henry, 2 picks in those first 45 picks or so. And then you had the next year, 2 first-round picks to go get needs with Corey Davis and Adoree Jackson. It didn't turn out as well as it could have, but both those players had positives in their tenure with the Tennessee Titans before they ultimately did not work out.